Hey there folks, it's Yaken from Trend Ground. Alright, welcome back to another gameplay video. So today's device we are using is the Xperia 10-4. So this device is already available in Malaysia, priced at 2,099 ringgit in Malaysia. So what else you need to know? Powered by Snapdragon 695 chipset, paired along with 6GB of RAM, 128GB of internal storage. You have this beautiful 6 inches OLED screen, but capped at standard 60Hz refresh rate, and you have only one firing speaker at the bottom part here. So let's play. Now if you want to play 60 frames per second on this device, okay, so this is the settings you need to go and use. You need to set it to low and turn off bloom. And this is the 60 frames per second gameplay. It's smoother this way, okay. This is the smoothest I can get it for. All right, now if you want to have like great visual, I think medium settings is the best, but make sure to turn off the motion blur and bloom off in order to get a really stable frame rate over here. So as you can see, the visual is much more better. You do not have the silky smoothness of the 60 frames per second over here, but relatively still playable, although I do notice like there is some slight micro stutters occurring. Anyway, I will just play this game in the medium settings, okay, and in 30 frames per second. So let's see. Okay. Alright, buttons is kind of small on here because of the 21:9 aspect ratio screen here. So if you want to adjust it, you better adjust it properly, because for me, look at my big thumb, it's already covering like 2 buttons over here. Yeah, so take note on that. Now the next one I want to do is this trick I'm always using. Okay, gameplay on the medium settings is actually playable-ish, but definitely you can see some stutters. If you really want to have a stable frame rate, I think you need to go to the low setting. Not bad. Gameplay is pretty nice over here, but definitely you can feel it's like not too smooth. Now let's see what else it can offer. Okay, let's come over here. Correct. We are heading over to one more last area over here. So let's see. Okay. So I need to kind of okay, definitely I can tell you the gameplay over here is smooth. It's smooth in terms of like 24 frames per second with some occasionally lag and micro stutters as well. I think if you really can overlook it, playing on a medium setting on this Xperia 10-4 Genshin Impact 30 frames per second is possible. But if you really still need that stable frame rate, I think you have to go for the low settings in 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. I think that's the only choice you can get on this device here. And meanwhile, on the heat of the device, yes, I do feel the warmth. Generally, I can feel the warmth on this part over here. It's really apparent over here. Yeah, so far on a lot of the games, only Genshin Impact gave a really apparent heat on the device. But it's just merely warm, okay? It's not hot, it's merely warm. So definitely, if you are going to play a long period of time, take notice of it, okay? Yeah, so basically, if you ask me today whether Xperia 10-4 can play Genshin Impact or not, it runs, but depending on the settings you want 60 frames per second, go for the lowest setting. You want great visual, 30 frames per second at medium settings is good. But if you want the most best stable frame rate you can ever get, definitely go for the low setting in 30 frames per second. Alright, so I'm Yakan. I'm gonna sign off over here. And if you like this kind of content, please like, drop some comment, share it out. And also, if you're still new to the YouTube channel, please go and subscribe, follow us on social media, and I'll see you guys on the next one.